The Vanderpump Rules Season 11 trailer has dropped. Bravo released it officially today on all of its platforms. It's a little under 3 minutes, and there's some meat in there that we definitely need to roast and recap and talk about. So smash that like, hit that subscribe, because I am going to be roasting and recapping every episode of this upcoming season of Vanderpump Rules, which is sure to be very, very entertaining. So let's take a look at this trailer with a few modifications I made, which I think improves it. Let me know in the comment section. Please sound off all your thoughts, hopes, dreams, and opinions. I love to hear from you. Again, smash the like, hit the subscribe. Let's have some fun.
Are you ready for another round?
The Vanderpump Rules Season 11 trailer is here.
And it is just as dramatic as you'd think. It all starts in 3, 2, 1.
Very intense time in life and very intense show. It's going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds.
We know many of our viewers.
If I can survive what I thought was the worst case scenario, then I can do anything.
Can't believe
What?
that Tom Zanderville had Raquel over when Ariana's away.
I know.
In the jacuzzi as well.
What?
And she stayed all night.
All the doors are open for you.
If I don't want to be around my ex, I literally don't have to. I'll just keep existing like I normally do in my own house.
I regret ever loving you. Why are they living together anyway? It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
I know you like Harry Potter.
This season on Vanderpump Rules.
That's Ariana's side. Sandoval's side over here. Don't go over the line.
For your own good, you gotta get out and start dating people again.
Young, hot, single, ready to mingle.
The worm is worming. If you're gonna be friends with him, she's gonna cut you off.
I can slide. Scumbag and cheaters. Oh my God.
You look like Dad bod Ken. What about moving here?
This is my friend Jo. She's fine.
What I would normally like to wear these days is this. Oh my God, it's my favorite. Just like this kind of thing. And I got a lot of hate for being a crackhead, a lesbian. Apparently I got hate for this Goodwill necklace. I got hate for a lot of things, but it's kind of my jam.
I'm just a bitch in these streets trying to rebrand and get a sperm donor.
You wrote me off.
You're such a hypocrite.
I have a crush on a divorced couple.
I've never been in a love triangle before.
May the best man win.
Don't f with me, fellas! This ain't my first time at the rodeo.
I only see a storm coming.
I've cheated. I was a makeout slut. Made out with Scheana like Vegas. No one even knows that.
What? My feelings never mattered to you.
It was one kiss.
I miss who he used to be to me.
You make out as if this is fun. It hasn't been fun.
You want me to end your life under my name?
Nothing in this group ever stays a secret.
You want to know what happened?
She, in that conversation, was telling me how much she wanted Schwartz to move on, and he needed a push to move on. So I thought I was genuinely doing her a favor.
I don't know what the future for me and Tom looks like.
We have such a deep bond, but Tom was instrumental in my transition to LA. I was terrified. I didn't really know anybody. He got me my first modeling book. He helped me get agents, auditions, him and Jax, actually. So I love both of them forever.
I'm trying to help
This
you.
is my life.
That's a little much.
You're a bit much all the time.
She's your secret girlfriend, though, right?
No, she's not.
Are you embarrassed by me?
You've been the other woman in a
Tom,
relationship.
you are not gonna say that. You.
Stop trying to do to me.
You literally did my best friend.
You've got so much going up to do still, Tom. It's sad to me.
I'm so glad I
wasn't there.
Now you're proving to me that you are terrifying.
I think Tom's still in love with Raquel.
Dwell in the possibilities. Find ecstasy in life. The mere sense of living is joy enough.
She's blocked you. It's over.
Bullshit. My lawyer will be dealing with you, the house, and my children.
Your children?
I want my money out of that house as quickly as possible, and I want to move on, and we do not interact on any level.
I have never experienced someone who gets cheated on and suddenly she becomes God.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
Reunion and we all were going after him. Like, he didn't skip a beat. He still kept showing up. The way he's handling it, if I were in his position, and I said it straight up to the entire audience, thousands of people, I would tell you all to go yourselves.
The new season of Vanderpump Rules premieres January 30th on Bravo and streaming.
What is Tom Schwartz bringing up? A kiss with Scheana in Vegas. I don't have any idea when this is from. My guess is it's pre-Brock, maybe post 7-minute TV hanging wall guy. Does it surprise me that Scheana and Schwartz might have kissed? No. No. Also in this trailer, you can see Scheana talking to possibly Katie about how she's upset about her relationship with one of the guys, maybe Sandoval, maybe Schwartz, maybe both. Scheana, she gives us seasons where she's just go pro woman, pro friends, and then other seasons where it's like
she really likes guys, doesn't she? She really likes these guys.
I'm just going to be honest here. I don't think that Schwartz or Sandoval are worth her breaking up or giving up any of the relationship she has or is working on with the women on the cast. But I guess we'll see what Scheana's talking about. But it is a little disheartening. You know, we have heard rumors and speculation and seen pictures where it looks as though that Brock and Scheana are pretty friendly with Sandoval. Mainly Brock, and then Scheana. You know, she did get called out at BravoCon for hanging out in Tom Sandoval's suite. At first, James blamed Lala, and Lala was like,
oh, no. Lauren from Utah about to set this stuff straight. It wasn't me. I was looking at Captain Jason's print. Okay, I was busy. Boom, boom. You don't want to get capped, do you? Bam.
Speaking of Lauren from Utah, what is going on? I hate this. Lala went so hard for Ariana last season. Now, from this trailer, it looks as though she's peanut butter and jelly. You guys, she looks a little peanut butter and jelly. Listen, Lala, I know. You might be upset because you didn't get the outpouring of love that Ariana got when Sandoval cheated on her. You didn't get that outpouring of love when Pickleball cheated on you. And I'm sorry for that. But it's a different situation. We knew going in to the Pickleball relationship, it just wasn't good, girl. I mean, I feel for you. I definitely do. But I think we have to just come to terms with it wasn't the same thing. And the terms in which you entered that relationship, the power dynamics were off. It was a mess from the jump. And we're glad you got away. But girl, don't take that peanut butter and jelly, gin blossoms, hey, jealousy of it all, and take it out on Ariana. Just be happy that society as a whole actually feels bad for a woman for once. Okay, actually has empathy for women when they go through shit, because I fear that this season is going to be people turning on Ariana. I already see it in the fans or bot accounts in the comment section, and making excuses for Tom Sandybutt, which we all know. Tom Sandyballs has done no work on himself. If you need proof of that, go watch his podcast. I mean, I don't recommend it because it is a snooze fest. But Tom Schwartz, when he's on with him, and producer Jason, who just has a laptop over his private areas and over his chesticles, but never uses the laptop. I don't know if it's just a buffer. I don't know if it's his security blanket, but those three men just sit there and blame women for all of their problems. Every episode you will find them blaming multiple women rather than looking internally at themselves. We know there's growth, Lala, and we see the growth and we appreciate it, but don't go backwards. That's all I'm saying. I'm going to leave it there because I'm going to wait for the season, but I am going to be very disappointed if Lala is just being peanut butter and jelly toward Ariana. And it's just an envious thing. It's going to really be disappointing. Jax is back. Shocker. I mean, he's going to be coming up in that spinoff they're doing, whatever the hell they're naming it, Valley of the Fired Vanderpumpers or something. I don't know what the show's going to be called. I'm going to watch it and I'm very excited for it. But Jax comes back. It's like, hey, I'm opening a restaurant too, Lisa. And Lisa's like, yeah, an effing hypocrite, Jax. You're a hypocrite. Goodbye, Kyle. And then we'll see. We'll see what ends up happening with this Jax appearance. It was just a blip in the trailer. Whoop, there's Jax.
You keep your mouth shut and just do as you're told. Like, that's probably the best. Keep your mouth shut and do as you're told.
Sandoval says he's young, hot, single, and ready to mingle. I mean, I'm all for, you know, old people thinking they're young, okay? Because I myself, as a middle-aged lady, like to, you know, I feel the youth. But Tom Sandybutt is 72 years old. So I think, you know, I wouldn't use the word young. Okay? I would use closer to the grave, but not yet in it. And if they make us sit through any of his karaoke shows, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. I don't consent. My ears. Owie. No. Bad. Do you think he'll understand? I'm trying to speak his language.
You can't singy. No talenty in singing-y. Not good. Stop. No notes. Headache. Like, you know, like, Ariana's fault.
Schwartz is bringing a new lady friend onto the show. It's Joe. Creepy Joe, according to Katie. Joe, the hairstylist, formerly, allegedly, best friends with Kristen Doty. And then once Tom and Katie were on the outs, she was like, goodbye, ladies. And she just started hanging out with the Toms and was Rachel Raquel's bestie and stood by her, it seemed like, when Scandival came out. She was the one that would go to Tom's karaoke shows with Rachel Raquel, and they would be all nicey to Ariana and play right in her face. And Ariana's like, these girls are nice. They're nice. And they're like, So they were just looking to basically take the place of Katie and Ariana. So Joe's on, and, you know, if you're not familiar with her, you can go check out her Instagram, which she now put public. It's like, Joe, my gosh, I follow it because it's hilarious. She doesn't make a lot of sense, which might actually work for Tom Schwartz because he doesn't really make a lot of sense a lot of times either. And she just rambles on and keeps reminding us she's not on crack. But like, who asked? Now, I know in the past people said that Katie said she had crackhead energy or something. However, I did my research as a Bravo stalker journalist, and it looks like this Joe lady's been referring to herself as a crackhead for years. So way before we heard Katie Maloney saying anything about this woman. I'm talking like back to 2019. If you look at her Insta, she's making crackhead jokes about herself. So it sounds like that's, I mean, why are you talking about crack so much, Joe? Don't worry, guys. You'll love Joe. She's just one of those girls that just like, you know, she's a guy's girl, as she'll say. She likes fishing and wearing her hat backwards, and she doesn't brush her hair because she's busy all day brushing other people's hair. She doesn't like makeup, and she's going to tell you when she's not using a filter, and then she'll drop all of her girlfriends to hang out with Tom Schwartz. So she's just like a cool girl. She's not like a regular girl. She's like a cool girl. She like sniffs her armpits and, you know, pulls out whiskers from her chin. You guys don't get it. She burps. She cheers for the Packers. You bitches wish you could. Katie and Tom Schwartz are in a love triangle with a lady with hot pink hair. Huh? Now we know that at BravoCon, Katie Maloney was, you know, telling us that she might have went in the lady pond, as they say over on Bravo. Which I was like, awesome, great. Let's get some, you know, bisexual relationships, pansexual, lesbian relationships, because these cisgendered straight dude relationships and straights, you know, it's getting a little stale.
Thing is that, you know, as a cis male,
Did you say cyst?
So mix it up. Let's do it. But how do they know this girl? So she's making out with Katie and Schwartz. What is she on? Like divorce lovers let's all do it together. I thought it was just going to be Katie with the girl, but now we got Schwartz. It seems like a Costco hookup. Like you're in the parking lot of Costco. You're married a while. You're bored. You're on the verge of divorce. You see a lady with fun hair and you think, hey, she might play with all the parts. You invite her into your SUV and, you know, things happen. Whew, this is getting interesting. We didn't see a ton from James and Allie. But it looks like James is telling Sandoval he's pathetic and he's too old, and it's sad that he is still behaving so badly. While Lisa Vanderpump is like, I don't understand why they're living together. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. Agreed, Lisa Vanderpump. It's a bad situation. You know, we know Tom allegedly owes his mom a lot of money, and he's clearly not killing it with his finances. And I don't know why they can't just both get out of this house, other than Tom took money out of the equity and owes his mom money. So something tells me he just got them into a real financial pickle. So they have to live there and coexist because they can't afford to pay rent. Let one stay in the house, another one go off and pay rent. Because it seemed like Katie and Tom Schwartz, they just sold their, you know, little farmhouse mansion quick. But Tom and Ariana, I think, you know, unfortunately, Ariana really trusted him, and he made some very poor decisions with not only his wiener, but his finances. Speaking of Sandy Butt's wiener, Tom Schwartz says he's still in love with Raquel. Oh, isn't that sweet? Well, Raquel has a podcast coming out in January, and she's going rogue, and she's going to tell us everything. And I hope it's every dirty detail about your nasty ass. But I digress. Is he in love with Rachel Raquel? No, he just wants someone to blame. Tom doesn't know how to love. That's what we've learned on Vanderpump Rules. The guy's incapable of loving anyone but himself, and his constant need to be the victim. In situations he creates. Hi, it's him. Hi, he's the victim. It's him. Now we do see Ariana's new beau, and she mentions to him, why don't you move here? And we know that they're long distance. He lives in New York. He didn't look too thrilled. He was like, yeah, no. I think just take it nice and slow. You know, I just wanna take it nice and slow. Now tell me what you want to do to me. All right, you guys, that's basically what happened in the trailer. So much going on. I want to know about the Scheana and Schwartz thing. Brock is like, you're acting like everything's fine. It's not fine.
In Australia, they don't do this kind of stuff near.
It's a crazy trailer. I cannot wait for January 30th when Vanderpump Rules premieres on Bravo and now streaming on Peacock. I am going to be here to recap and roast the shit out of it all. Make sure you smash that like, and I'll see you guys very soon because this season is going to be messy. Thank you for watching, and always remember to enjoy yourself. It's later than you think. Bye.